Hello and welcome back to Shigai International. This is now Terminal 4 and 5 we are building here. And now a lot of this is going to be the same as the first episode. It is a very similar looking terminal, so it's just very repetitive, I'll be honest. I do apologise for that, but in the end it's all going to come together. Now I'm playing about with that road again, the overpass road I put down in the first episode. I've played about with it in every episode so far, but don't worry, in this one I get it right and I'm happy with the overall outcome of this road and the way it actually looks and functions, because people do use it. The bus goes across it, the shuttles, the customers or punters or whatever you want to call them, they go over the top. Punters, it's very British, isn't it? And they go across the top there. So again, this first bit of this video is really repetitive, but gets it all up and running quickly, and I put the actual terminal down and then we can get into the build, shall we? So I'm going to leave you, watch a bit of this if you want, or you can skip ahead and actually watch me do something, because at the moment I'm just repeating stuff around, putting down some taxiways and runways and stuff. Again, I put down loads of taxiways and realised the error of my ways, and then I end up changing it, and this is the video where I make most of my changes. Okay, so most of the changes you've seen in the cinematics will happen within this episode or just after the episode. So especially with things like the lines and the runways and taxiways being where I have them, etc. So you'll get to see a lot of that happening here. And for the ones you don't see happening, it's because they're useless and pointless. So I'm going to leave you to watch this and I will be back a little bit later. One thing I really picked up from the FBS series of videos here was how to make these runways look like they're busy and using the bus lines here. So I've got some random bus terminals hidden around, they're invisible so you don't see them, and out come things like the baggage carts and the refueling vehicles and stuff out. So they go around the whole thing. You don't see the lines because I do make them invisible, and they just drive around and it looks like there's something going on all the time. So at the moment, when I've got no planes for some random reason because of the game, I don't know what it's playing at, you're actually still seeing something go around here, so it looks like it's done. Now this is the point here where I mentioned in the last episode that I end up just putting the gravel down instead. So I get rid of all that grass and I replace it all with this nice gravel here. It just looks so much nicer. And then I also realized actually this isn't enough, and I make this a lot bigger and reduce the amount of concrete and pavement I've actually got in the area here. Because you just wouldn't have so much of it. You know, those runways need to stand out a bit more, I think, and the taxiways definitely need to stand out a bit more. So I go through and I replace the entire thing. So to break up the area a little bit of, you know, parking everywhere, I thought I'd put something a little different in here. So I put this little shopping centre in. I ended up doing this area up and doing the floor and making it just look really cool. I'm happy with it, and people do come and they visit and they start using the shops and stuff, and it just drags people into the area, and it's a little bit different. And this whole area is going to be a little bit different to what I've done on the other side. It's not just parking here. Okay, I've got the medical facilities going to be on this side as well, the shopping centre, a few more buildings, a couple of offices, stuff like that. And of course, I've also got the refueling section here, which is also going to be on this side. Please keep in mind that I am aware of refueling tanks will not be so close to the terminal. But again, it's just filling spaces, it's looking nice, it's not really meant to be 100% accurate and correct. So before you mention it, or you probably still will mention it, because most of you people don't actually watch this far into the videos, you just skip through, mainly watch cinematics, which is absolutely fine, but you know, I have explained it already. You just don't need to do it. Anyway, just tidying up now, so put down more parking as always, because parking, it's an airport. Should have renamed this to Shigai parking episodes. The more parking, the better. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, just putting down the parking here now. This is obviously just for the actual shopping centre here, because people will come here just to use the shopping centre. Where I live in the UK, about 30-40 mile away from me is a big shopping centre, and people do travel just to go shopping. So hopefully people will come here just to shop in my new shopping centre in the middle of Shigai International, hopefully. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, guys. I will talk to you a little bit later on. I'm not going to talk too much for all these videos. I am recording all 5 episodes in one go, so my throat is feeling a little raw at this point. So enjoy, and every time there's something that's quite interesting I want to explain, I'll come back and I'll let you know. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, I've done it. Like I said, I've removed a lot of that pavement and put a lot of that gravel down. There is more to come. You'll see that again in the cinematic there. I end up changing a lot of this. Now this is going to be moving into the refueling station. As I mentioned before, I understand it wouldn't be so close to a terminal and a road, but I like the way it looks. It fits in this area quite nicely, and actually, you know, looks kind of swanky. Swanky is a weird word. Should have probably used a real word instead of swanky, but it's done now. Anyway, so just tidying up this area here a little bit, and then we're going to move over to it. Again, I have ideas of what I wanted to do, so I was putting down roads and stuff like that, and it's like, you know what, no. How our plane's going to actually get into this area, so we end up removing some of the fence, as you can see, to put them in there. As you can also see, I've got those really nice props for the plane stands now, so I'm not using the stupid decals, I'm using the big plane stands. And they just look so cool, along with the right markings and everything else. They just fit nice, they look amazing. Thank you very much to the person who made them. They are phenomenal, and they just really help create this airport and not waste my prop limit on decals. And basically, again, now I'm just going through and removing all that gravel that I put down earlier because reasons, and just putting down the actual pavement here. So this will be more of a part of the taxiway, so planes can be taxied straight into the refuel station where they pick up their fuel. You've also got fuel trucks here, so if they just need a little bit, the fuel trucks would usually go out and actually refuel them, especially if they're mid-flight, so they're parking down, dropping people off, they're leaving quite soon, they'll be refueled quite quickly on the go, and then obviously planes that come sit here are being refueled over time. Anyway, the cinematics coming up. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, the thumbs up, the bell notification, all that great stuff. If you are a regular and you're not subscribed already, like 70% of you are, or aren't even, please hit the subscribe button. And again, like, comment is absolutely appreciated. I love responding to your comments. I love reading what you have to say. I love the fact that you come here and enjoy my content. It makes it all worth it for me. and the amount of effort I put into it. Thank you very much to all my Patreons for your continued support. I hope you're enjoying what you're getting over there. If you do wish to support me on Patreon or just buy me a coffee, both links are in the description, along with my workshop and anything else you need. And social medias, of course, I'm on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. So if you need anything, give me a shout. More than happy to talk. Everyone else, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure and enjoy. Bye bye.